Right off the bat, last journal entry me was stupid and delusional. Recovery weeks, as in two, I've decided, doesn't happen until August. No idea why I thought it was happening so soon. Probably because I started writing that at 11 p.m. Back to what I actually want to talk about. God, I'm not gonna cap. The heat is already being unbearable, and it's not even July, August, where I know I'm gonna get my. Nope, I'm gonna get cooked. Let's keep things PG here now. Making me sleepy trying to write this out. Anyways, update on fitness and diet. A little update, just a little one. Fitness wise, I'm gonna switch out the 5 sets of 25 regular push ups to 10 deficit push ups. Add 2 sets of calf raises to Tuesday, Friday workouts, and overall focus on really increasing the weight on leg exercises, thus strengthening them. From the very beginning, I've been cautious, certainly overly cautious, about increasing the weight on leg exercises due to the fact that I had dislocated my left kneecap a few years ago and was told that my kneecaps were prone to dislocation due to genetics and how they grew in my body. But now I have a goal in mind that forces me to tackle this head on. I want to dunk a basketball into a regular NBA height basket. Don't know if it's possible for me, but I got to try, and even if I don't, still nice to have a goal of some kind. Right now, with some very, very rough estimation, my standing vertical jump, standing, no running, so standing vert is around 15 to 20 inches. According to a website I found, I need a 45-inch vertical jump to dunk a basketball into an NBA hoop. The logical side of me says this is an impossible goal, but the dreamer in me is certainly desiring to pull this seemingly impossible task off. Diet-wise, attempted to do my first ever bulk. Yeah, I stayed the same weight, so total failure in that regard. Next time, the bare minimum for carb intake has to be at least 325 grams a day. Also, I noticed that my weight basically hovers around 150 to 155 pounds, going all the way back to August of last year, with only 3 instances where I went below 150. So, if I were to try to lose more weight, I genuinely don't think I can do much that wouldn't be considered extreme aside from getting in 10,000 steps every single day. The reason why I don't is because ain't nobody got time for that. That's like at least an hour plus walk every day, which I just don't have. Or rather, I'm not willing to put the time aside to do an hour and a half plus walk or something like that. Oh, and the height of the wooden beam I quote unquote dunk on is about 8 feet. Again, very rough estimation because I couldn't find a measuring tape to save my life. Lately, I've been frustrated about my progression in Nihongo, or rather, the extremely slow rate I've been on. I know that taking a language obviously takes time, that this ain't no sprint but a grueling marathon, but man, memorizing kanji is such a pain. Lord forbid I attempt to actually construct a sentence verbally or written, making sure I don't mix up kanji with other kanji that look very similar to one another, differences in reading the same kanji, the double, triple checking in my mind whether or not I used the right particle or structured the sentence correctly. Just so much to keep track of. At times, it feels like I'm attempting to give the strongest hug ever known to man to a haystack made out of pin needles pointed outward. But then I watch anything related to Japan and its culture, and I think to myself, I want to go there and explore freely and uninhibited by some language barrier. Looking for any bright spots in regards to this topic, I'm able to pick up what is being said by someone speaking Nihongo more and more. Admittedly, said sentences are still fairly basic in terms of structure, but I'm looking for any bright spots. Okay, future me? You're probably still exactly where I am currently with your pessimistic and cynical views. Last things of note, have lots of free time next week since it's a deload week. So might draw, maybe get around to cooking the scripted video that I've been sitting on since, well, ages ago, like a long time ago, like over 6 months ago. Play games, etc. But the one thing for sure I'm doing is watching anime cause goddamn it's been too long and I actually have the desire to watch anime. Also, bit of good news. Finally, I know future me. What? Something good happening in our life? That's crazy. Astonishing. I know. Car monthly payment? Last one is gonna be in August. Finally. Oh my god. I've been praying for times like this for real, on God. But hold your horses. That's still 3 months away. A lot can happen in that time. But my god, that'll free me up and give me some financial flexibility. On God. I need it. Please, man. Please. Anyways, we'll finish water, watch the highlights of Game 3 between the Wolves and the Thunder if it's out, then light out to slumber with some Hololive members stream in the background, preferably one with a soft-spoken voice as to not awaken me from my slumber. Mata ne! This journal entry was written on May 24th, 8 p.m.
Still resisting. Unwise. Trivial opposition.
Stim, here! Give me Stim!